been wanting to find some cool places to explore, make videos out of them. So I looked on the internet and I found a few places around where I live. This place is called the Pump Station. It's abandoned, obviously. These stone structures here were built in 1925. I think this dam area down here that I'll show you in a bit was built in the late 1800s, 1900, right around that time, I believe. This was the Caretaker's residence in 1925. That would have been a pretty sweet job to have, you know. Not a bad gig whatsoever. Beautiful house. And this was probably just like a paradise down here. Just beautiful. Here's the pump station. Let's take a peek in there, see what we're dealing with. Hopefully there's lots of stuff to look at. Lots of graffiti. Looks like there's a way in around back. One of the issues I have with this exploring abandoned places is if it's private property, I feel like I'm trespassing. There's obviously been a bunch of people in here though. Right there in the back wall. Looks like someone's actually put like a little walkway up there. Let's go back here and have a look, see if we can get in there. Ooh, pretty sketchy trail. Don't make a bad step. Careful, Chris. Oh boy, I don't know how they get up there. Careful, dog. Oh, she's just right on the edge. They're not getting up there this way, I don't think. What's this over here? I think it's locked. I wonder if that's the more modern pump or something that was in there. Not sure what that is. It's all locked up. I have the feeling if this was made out of wood, it wouldn't even be here anymore. Looks like they've had a problem with dumping. $200 fine. That's pretty low for dumping. This place probably would have burned a long time ago. It's all brick, or all stone and metal. Every bit of it that I can see. Looks like a concrete roof of some sorts. Obviously the Waterworks area. That's probably, I suppose they were sucking the water in down there. What they were doing is they were pumping it to a mountain. Oh, there's the inlet tube right there, I think. That piece of round steel sticking in the back. But they would pump it to a mountain top, and then from there they would distribute it to the city by a gravity fed deal. And actually, you know what? I don't think I want to take my dog down there, just in case. Let's see. This is pretty treacherous looking. This must be how they're getting in. Yeah, there's a rope there actually. Sheesh. Of course my dog just goes right to it. I don't know what it is about her, but she just loves walking on the edge of this kind of stuff. Hey, don't slip, stupid. Come on. Come on, come on. Get away from there. Go. Shoosh. I'm more uncomfortable than my dog is. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'll be right back. She doesn't even care. Wouldn't be a bad fall, I suppose. It's okay. It's okay. I'll be right back. So here's how they're getting in there. It's okay, babe. I could probably get up there if I really wanted. There's a window right there. It's okay. Let's see, how bad do I really want to get in there? I'd hate for this rope to snap on me. Maybe another day. It's a little sketchy. The rope's kind of small. I suppose I could do it if I had to. But this is a pretty good view right here. I'll walk around to each one of these windows and get a good view of this place. I guess there's not much of a reason to actually go in there. What's down that hole there, I wonder? I can't see. The camera can. Anything interesting in there? Good job. I'll hit these windows real quick. Make sure we're not missing something cool. Something unexpected. Closet, cubby hole area. I can't see in there until I watch the video. Looks like there was some sort of cave in. Looks like the concrete outweighed the little rusty rebar wires that are in there. Pretty cool place though. I can imagine all kinds of teenagers and whatnot have been in there. Front door. More pieces of roof. Actually, it would be fairly dangerous to go in there now that I think about it. Those concrete slabs falling off the roof would basically squish you, so might not be a good idea to go in there to begin with. These windows look all boarded up there. I don't know if we're going to get a look in that place or not. Pits are filled up with water. I suppose that's just rainwater though. I apologize if there's any bad graffiti words and whatnot in there. I can't really show you this place without showing that stuff. There's a concrete slab right there about to give way. This might be the best view of the place right here. See the whole layout. I imagine they had the pump right there in that area somewhere, sucking out of that hole down there. I only see one water intake. Big steel opening over there, steel pipe in the wall. Oh, I bet the pump was right there. I don't know. Those platforms look like they're pumpy. Went out that way, I would suspect. They actually pumped it quite a few miles away from here. It's got to be at least 2 miles as the crow flies, anyways. Or I should say as the vulture flies. So the pumps had to be pretty strong, I would imagine. For the year 1900, this was probably a pretty state-of-the-art place when it was built, I would imagine. This thing could probably stand here for a couple hundred more years. Let's go check out the groundskeeper's quarters, or the, not groundskeeper, but caretaker. That was probably one of the best gigs in town to have back then, 1925. Could live here pretty good through the Great Depression and whatnot. Looks like some fertile farmland back there. This whole place looks like pretty good growing ground. What are we dealing with here? Crawl space. Insect repellent back then. I'm noticing that would be one drawback of being here in the summer months. Skeeters have located me. There's not going to be a way in this place. But it's pretty neat inside. These old vines have some age to them, that's for sure. That's kind of cool. The vines are just taking over this place. I suppose if somebody really wanted to, they could get in there. I suppose the iron bars would be a problem. Never mind. Looks like there's a window up top there that the iron bars have actually been knocked out of. See that? Look at that. Hello? Hey, there's little peek holes. Look at it. Ah, you can't see through. All I want is one little crevice where I can show you what's in there. Look at that, someone has been cutting on that wood from the inside. It looks like, oh shoot, they got all the way through there. I can't see on the inside. I think there's another board. Or it's so dark in there because light's not getting in, I can't see. Someone is definitely taking a saw to that. Actually, this slab here actually was cut out and it was totally out of here. And now I can pick it up with my eyes. I don't know if the GoPro can see it. There's 2x4s that have been nailed there, there, that have reclosed the area, and they just used the plywood that was cut out. They just slapped it back in there, and they probably got 2x4s running across the back of it. There's a big one right there. Reinforced it. We're here, huh? They didn't come all this way for nothing. Hopefully these boards don't give away. They weren't thinking when they put these iron bars here. It's actually a natural ladder. I didn't realize it until I sat here for a minute. Oh boy, these are sketchy old boards, I tell you what. I'm not putting my weight on that thing. I wish I had something to grab right here. Let's see, I think I've got you an angle though. Take the camera off my head. I'm earning the views today. Hopefully there's enough light you can see in there. Anything good? if anyone watches this video were to try to come down here, those boards are rotten and it feels like they would give out if I put my weight on them by standing on them. I know for a fact that one would. It's dangerous. Very dangerous. I can imagine this thing though. 93 years ago when it was built. It's actually quite nice right now the way it is. Hey weirdo, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come on, come on. You having a good time? Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's nice clean grass, huh? Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing? What? What are you doing? What? 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 What are you doing? Come on. Come on, weirdo. Let's go over here to the dam area. Okay, well, I just now realized there's a no trespassing sign on that pole right there. Keep out. I don't know. I don't think walking through this place is too big of a deal. If you don't have ill will, that is, you know. I think it was, or maybe probably still is, a site for people to launch floating devices, inner tubes and canoes, and take a little float down this river. I think that's a pretty healthy waterway. Let's have a look. Here's what's left of the dam. Of course, my dog has to walk right on the edge of this kind of stuff. Careful. Huh? You like walking on that stuff, do you? Okay. This whole thing's holding up really good. I'm thinking those two holes there were made intentionally. Otherwise, that thing looks like it's still pretty sound. Oh yeah, be careful, see? See, you just slipped, didn't you? Huh? Daredevil doggy. Careful. Looks like, looks more like a trash dump now that I look at it. I was gonna say maybe a homeless camp, but it appears to be a trash dump, and I'm gonna probably be able to take some of this for scrap metal. I'll take that for sure. Looks like there's a fan blade down there. I'll have that for scrap metal. I'm gonna go get a view of the dam from down here before the light goes away totally. All the good light's gone. The GoPro's gonna start struggling here in a minute. I should have got a shot down here with the sunlight on it. It's not too bad though. Very pretty place, I gotta tell you. I can see why people would want to come here and hang out, for sure. Nice clean water. Nice place to just have a snooze. Lay down there in the sun and take a nap. It's kind of neat. Squared off edges on this stuff. On the other side of those trees is where the river's at. I can't get a good view of it, and I'm out of daylight. Definitely a cool place. I heard that people launch float tubes and whatnot and go for a float down here. It looks like a really beautiful place to do it. Good dog. I could definitely see why this would be a real popular place to hang out. I don't see any stay out signs over here on this side anywhere. Had I seen those no trespassing signs before I went around the back of that building, I might not have done that, but I might have. I'm glad I didn't go inside of either one of those buildings, because I didn't see those no trespassing signs. So that's a good thing. I don't think it's a big deal if you come down here and walk around out here in the yard and stuff, but I'm glad I didn't go in the buildings. Now that I see that sign, that's not much of a sign. They should put a big one out here if they really care that much, you know. But like I said earlier though, if you not here for ill will, it's probably not that big of a deal. I'm thinking this sign used to have all the information. Actually, it says river access. If they didn't want people to access the river over there, they would probably take that sign down. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you like seeing abandoned places like this. There's a few other interesting places around where I live. I can definitely show them to you. And as always, thanks for watching. Did you have a good time? Did you? Say goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. 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 You don't like looking at the camera, do you? Huh? You don't like looking at the camera? No. I don't look straight at the camera ever. No. 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 No.